Hello, everybody. This is Charlene. This year, I ended up with a lot of basil. I'm super excited about this basil because in the past, the slugs have won. They took all of my basil. So this year, because I have so much, I looked up what do I need to do to save and preserve this basil. So I'm going to go out and harvest some and show you all one of the techniques that I learned on how we can harvest and preserve our basil. So like I said, I put basil seeds everywhere. I companion planted them with my eggplant, with my peppers, with my tomatoes, with my onions. And so I am super excited about how much basil I have and how much basil I continue to have growing in the garden. So this is what I've collected total. So what I'm going to do is peel off the leaves from the basil and collect as much of these leaves as possible, and the stems and the leaves that didn't look so great, I'll just compost those. And then I will rinse this basil off, and I'm rinsing it in a salad spinner so that I can get them nice and dry for the next step of the preserving process. Then I put the basil, ended up being about 3 or 4 cups of basil into my Vitamix. And for each cup, I put in about a teaspoon of olive oil. This was just based off of what I found on the internet. So process this down, and it goes from a lot to a little very quickly. But go ahead and label your baggies with that you have basil and extra virgin olive oil, and then transfer the basil into the baggies and then press them flat so that they lay flat in the freezer, and you get all of the air out of the baggies so that the basil will stay as green as possible. Seal it up tight. Make sure that there's no way for it to come out of the baggies. And of course, you want to reuse these bags after you're done with them. So, don't be wasteful. If you don't want to put them in baggies, you can put these in ice trays in your freezer. And so just go ahead and store it in the freezer until you're ready to use them. So I wanted to show you all how I use this basil. So after a few days, I had a dish I wanted to make. So I just take the baggie and just snap like it's like peanut brittle. You just snap the basil, and I'll show you. These are not perfect pieces, but for how I'm going to use them, it's fine. And I decided to stuff some chicken breasts with the basil. So the basil is still frozen solid, and just, fold it over in the chicken. And then I placed it in a sauce, put some cheese over it, and let them cook down. Another thing I did was took the basil, again, just the frozen pieces, and put them right directly in the sauce. So there's a lot of basil flavor in this. You can also defrost the entire bag if you want. Look at this. I wanted to cut this so you guys can see. So I hope this idea works for you. If you have a lot of basil, preserve it, freeze it, and you can use it throughout the winter. Hope this works for you all. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Bye. absolutely delicious.